Hello guys, today this video I'm going to show the newest dungeon, the castle stage 2 for the Misty Corridor, which is new from last week update. So right now I just show there will be about 4 bosses stage in this dungeon, and right now we are going to the first boss, which is Yuni. So all this is just a general mob you can just clear. It's nothing special. You just have enough DPS and just pass through. So I will just have disclaimer first, because my party the DPS is quite strong. So some of the mechanics may not be demonstrated, but I still explain to you guys first. So I think if your DPS not as strong as like Monarch 4, Monarch 5 full party in average, you may probably will counter. So for the first boss Yuni we are going through, if you have enough DPS, you can just directly hit boss and then wipe it off. If you are not enough DPS, you will see a few things that you need hints. One is she will say morning, which means you need to serve tea. There will be like a teapot thing you can pour to. And if she say evening, you will have another teapot on the left side, you serve milk. So right side is tea, left side is milk. That's usually the case. After the Yuni, we go past, then we go to the second boss, the left side first. Okay, here there's a trigger. So whoever tick on the trigger will go teleport into the dome, a shield area, where you see Panks is inside doing it right now. I would suggest it would be best for tank or for the weakest DPS to take it, because after all, in case the high DPS outside need heal, the healer can still heal. And the main DPS, they can still continue have a burst damage outside, and the weakest DPS transform will have the high, become very strong DPS. You can see the Panks, the stat is really high at the moment for the burst damage. So we're just trying to pull all these mobs closer to the shooter area, so to our trapped party mate, so that he can help clearing the mob. So Panks after transform will be like having some sort of like Force Weaver, that kind of skills to have a straight line attack and like freezing AoE, that kind. The damage is really high on this mob, so it would be very nice if you can pull closer to him and help to finish all these mobs a bit faster. So right now you can see we just continue damaging when we try to get a bit closer to Panks. So no need to worry about going into the dome, because actually the person inside the dome is the safest. She won't take any damage at all, so she just purely DPS. So it's like, so that's why like you don't need to worry about healing or worry about like have to keep him alive. So after the mobs all this done, then we will teleport. Then here you will see the farm. This is the first stage, the boss. So you see the green and brown patch. So when you DPS the boss will say wharf of plants, which means the green area will explode when it say plants, but when it say wharf of earth, the brown area will explode. So you have to avoid, and of course you walk over. Here I went to a portal, and here is a dot. So I just try to kill it first, because if your DPS power not high enough to kill the boss outside fast, this dot will come out and it will one hit all of you, which I have experienced before. Even the Monarch, even the Saint one was like one hit directly by this dot. So you have to keep it away, make sure it doesn't come out. That's why I just go in just to finish off for preventative measures in case it comes out or my party mate not killing fast enough. So in this middle, this corridor, when we go to the last stage of the boss, all these mobs you can ignore. No need to waste time on them. You can just ignore, because you don't damage them, they won't damage you. Nothing will change. So here we go to the last boss, Arrietta. So there's a few mechanics you have to aware. She is very painful, so you have to aware when you see the yellow notes on my friend's head, you will explode. So do not get near your party mate. It's kind of like the hello mechanism in the Minerva boss of the heroic third floor. So you just stay away. When you have the yellow note, the boss also will have send out yellow notes chasing after you. You just have to keep running and avoid it, and also stay away from your party mate in order you don't explode near them and have further damage. So when boss say fans glowing stick, you have to quickly kill one of all these fans, and then after you kill one of them, then you see the pickup, you have to pick up the glowing stick. If you don't pick it up fast enough, you will be one hit again, even for Saint. So for better safe than sorry, Licker didn't pick up, so he's our tank and he's to die. Alright, so now when boss say pink note, you go to a pink bubble. When she say blue note, you go to a blue bubble. So it's quite straightforward, this part. Okay, now comes to curtain call. When she say curtain call, you have to take one of the microphone and straight away pick it up, so that try to stay alive. And here I keep getting disrupted when I try to take the microphone. So I try my best and going back to take the microphone. You see my friends didn't take, then they just die. Even though some of them is saint. So that's why it's important you have to pick up the microphone. Okay, she say pink notes again, so I run to pink notes. And obviously all these fans have the AoE, you just have to avoid it. Then while continue burst damage on the boss. So these are more the major mechanics you will encounter on the last boss. This is the tricky part, and you can see even for the Saint and Monarch fight, her damage is quite painful. Hope this video helps and would help you guys to pass this dungeon.